because this is getting bigger as a super exclusive we are getting for our viewers. It is India's diplomatic win. As to how this individual was taken into custody in Germany there, what is being said that the MEA activated its embassy in Berlin. There was a diplomatic team that had convinced the German agencies, and Jaswinder Multani's role in earlier terror attacks was also put forth across them. And what is being said that Multani was planning another major strike, and that could be in the national capital or even in the financial capital or even in the pole-bound state of Punjab. And that is how India, in a big diplomatic win, convinced the Germans to move to arrest Multani, and he is currently being questioned by the German authorities there. And Gursimran, what is being said? Jaswinder Multani could likely be given access to the Indian agencies. This is coming across as a huge diplomatic win for India.
See, it's a big diplomatic win from India when it comes to the arrest of Jaswinder Singh Multani. We are told that the agencies from the Indian side, they will soon be reaching the Germany and they will be interrogating Jaswinder Multani, and many of the events and the plots of the Khalistani-backed groups will be unfolded in that. What we came to know so far that it was not only the Punjab that was on the target of Jaswinder Singh Multani and his Pakistan proxies, but also the national capital New Delhi and the financial capital Mumbai was also on the target. See, this is all in all a plot of Pakistan, Sikh for Justice, Babar Khalsa and the Punjab proxies there. See, this is how the things are working and have been working in the past. There have been more than 24 cases where the name of Harvinder Singh Sandhu, the Babar Khalsa operative who is a proxy of the Pakistan's ISI, their favorite man to vitiate the peace process in Punjab and to destabilize Punjab, has been into the smuggling of arms as well as the narcotics. See, narcotics is a big threat because the money which is minted from the narcotics
Just stay on
trade
with us, Gursimran. Just stay on with us. Senior Executive Editor Abhishek Kapoor is also with us right now. Abhishek, how did it exactly work out, the cooperation and the coordination between the Indian and the German authorities?
Well, Amita, you know, the fact is that this fellow has been active in Germany for quite some time, Multani, Jaswinder Singh Multani, or JSW as he's called. There was a dossier building up against his activities in India, using the funds channelized possibly by the ISI and of course facilitated by the Sikh for Justice, which is a banned organization in India. And he was, Multani was coordinating with ISI in terms of activating, cultivating sleeper cells and then, you know, using them to channelize funds and weapons even for terror activities. He used Rinda as a conduit to connect with the ISI, and then at the ground, for example, he was connecting with Gagandeep. And in February, there was a case that was broken by Punjab police in which Khalistani terrorists backed by Jaswinder Singh Multani, supplied weapons by Jaswinder Singh Multani, were trying to target and disrupt the farmers' protests that were going on. In fact, they were trying to even eliminate one farmers' leader of the Bharatiya Kisan Union. So I think that dossier came in handy when this terror attack happened in Ludhiana, and agencies got this dossier to the Germans through the Ministry of External Affairs and our diplomatic mission in Berlin. In fact, we are told that the diplomatic staff in Berlin was called back from their Christmas break, and then they connected with the Germans and their counterparts and impressed upon the fact that German soil was being used for terror activities or spreading terror activities in India. And that's when I think the dossier could convince the Germans to arrest Multani, and he is in their custody as of now. We are told that a joint interrogation of and analysis of his record in Germany is being carried out by the Germans, and it's possible that Indians might get some access, even as parallelly India would move at some stage an extradition request to get Multani back to India and to be brought to justice.
Abhishek, because we are getting more information as a diplomatic victory it is for India, and how exactly there was communication made to the German authorities there when it comes to the link that has also been drawn to the Ludhiana blast probe, where one individual died and 5 others were injured. Now, the person who died in the blast has also said to be links with such terror activities that also what is being said were planned from across the border with the handler there based in Pakistan, and how he was receiving intel and information from Jaswinder Singh Multani, who was based in Germany. So how this blast was being planned via Pakistan through Babbar Khalsa handler Har Sandhu. Abhishek, if you can also link it through how it was an international conspiracy to disrupt peace in the pole-bound state.
Well, we have to understand how these Khalistani organizations work. You know, first they radicalize the diaspora, the Sikh diaspora that is there around the world, particularly Canada and the United Kingdom, in this case Germany. And then they use their familial connections by indoctrinating, radicalizing the youth, gullible youth in Punjab. And that's exactly what has happened in this case with Gagandeep. And the agencies are still working on whether there were some others involved. So be it Babbar Khalsa International, be it Sikhs for Justice, Khalistan Tiger Force, similar other organizations, they continue to radicalize the Sikh youth and then use them as a pawn in the larger game, which is fully funded, backed and curated by the Pakistani deep state, particularly the ISI. So those are the connections which were part of the dossier on Multani. Multani was being tracked for a while, Amita, as I mentioned, that his name for the first time cropped up in the early part of this year, February 2021, when Punjab police unraveled a terror conspiracy to eliminate one important Bharatiya Kisan Union leader, I believe Rajewal, who was spearheading the farmers' protest, and then to disrupt the farmers' protest and disrupt them in a manner that it could communalize the situation. Remember, it's a record, it's a matter of record that farmers' protests were taken on the communal lines and the atmosphere was sort of vitiated essentially because these radical organizations broke into the farmers' protest movement and cultivated some people there. So I think that a conspiracy has unraveled, and with the arrest of Multani in Germany, with the massive diplomatic offensive by India, I think we are closer to knowing exactly who all were or are behind not just radicalizing the Sikh youth in Punjab as a build-up to election, but also to communalize the farmers' protest and generally jeopardize India's national security situation. So I think from here on, an extradition request would be moved in whatever time, and then we hope that Multani would be back in India and would be brought to justice.